Welcome back to Markets Today. It's Wednesday. We don't call it Ladies' Night. We actually call it an afternoon with ladies right here in Markets Today. Ladies who are using and leveraging on technology, either working in the technology space or using technology to build and roll out their business models. That's what we like to do each and every Wednesday. And today we are joined by an exceptional lady, Miss Rose Ngari, who is the co-founder of Vasili Africa. Welcome to the show, Rose.
Thank you so much, Mbide.
What does Vasili do? What does it stand for?
The name itself, we coined it from diversified investments in Africa.
Oh, wow.
Something of the sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's something called an acronym magnifier on the internet.
Yes.
So we just typed the three names and yeah, Vasili came up.
Oh, wow.
So because we want to spread to just the whole of Africa.
Yes.
So we said Vasili Africa.
Vasili Africa. Oh,
yes.
wow. It's actually a very good name.
Yes.
It sounds very exotic and very strong and very bold. Okay.
Yes.
So how long have you been doing this for?
So we've been doing it, we've been doing Vasili for the last 2 years right now.
All right.
Yeah, currently.
Yes.
But we started in our heads in 2017.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We started giving financial advisory to investors when we're employed in different companies.
Yes.
And then we actually started because a client came to us on an afternoon. They were moving to Qatar.
Yes.
And they were moving from Kenya to Qatar. They were employed by KQ then. The guy wanted to move his pension plan from KQ to another pension plan, a personal pension plan, within the shortest time possible because he was flying out the next day.
Yes.
So we tried calling the different pension providers in the internet, in the industry. Mm-hmm. Most of the time you just told, let me transfer you to the sales department.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah. So let me find someone who can actually assist you. So we called one who assisted us, gave us the information that we needed with the client that same afternoon.
Yes.
The client was able to go to the office and make the transfer. Yes. So from that, we actually came up with the idea of why don't we just make a centralized platform that investors can find all this information. I don't have to open 10 tabs on the internet to get the information that I want. The only thing we wanted is who are the pension providers, what are their returns for the last 5 years, and what is the process of signing up. It was as simple as that. So we made a centralized platform that an investor can actually see all the returns, that's a historical return of all the companies, not from different tabs, but now from one platform.
And that's Vasili Africa?
Yes, that is Vasili Africa. We are calling it Tadmini right now. Now the platform itself is called Tadmini.
So is it a mobile platform?
Yes, a mobile and a web-based platform.
Okay, how do we spell that?
Tadmini. Tadmini for evaluate. Evaluate now.
So that's T-A-D-H.
No, T-H.
Okay.
T-A-T-H. I-M-I-N-I.
Yes. Okay. So is it a iPhone, Android?
Yes, it will be on, currently it will be on Google and iOS. Yes.
But then even the web platform. So if I go to Vasili, I can be directed to this particular platform.
Yes, you can be.
Okay, fantastic. I think we've got it to the end of the conversation, so let me start again afresh. So how did you get into this business? What's your background?
So I am a trained lawyer.
Okay.
Actually went to school and studied law. Then I interned at a law firm for 6 months and I was done doing the routine. Literally done.
No, this is not happening.
This is it.
Okay.
But then funny enough, it was always my passion to actually do law. Okay. So I decided at that point, let me go get into investments. And then when in school, I got pregnant. Okay. So got a baby and I had to get a job. Yes. So I got a job as a receptionist in an investment firm.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
That is back in 2010.
All right.
So that's how I started my investments journey really. Grew from a receptionist to customer service to customer service manager. Wow. Those 4 years. And then I think at that point I moved to another company because it was either the CEO leaving. Yes. Because there was no other growth path. For me, it's just the money, but no,
in terms of career growth.
In terms of career growth, yes. So moved to another company. I became head of the sales department. I had about 35 people under me.
Wow.
Still investment sales. Then I was poached after 6 months.
Yes.
To another company again, another investment company.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that one I went to also start a customer service department and a sales department from scratch. After that, moved from different departments, still starting them from scratch. So at least if I was to be asked what it means to sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 3 a.m.
You know what it is.
I know what it means.
Oh, wow. And it's not for a crying baby, it's actually for clients.
Yes. Okay. It's actually for clients.
Okay, fantastic. So when you were working in this space, because you also say that this particular dream started in 2017, what was going through your mind as you were going through one farm to the other, engaging with, was it retail or institutional clients?
Retail and institutional
Retail
clients.
and institutional.
Yes.
What were some of the success points? What are some of the challenges that you were hearing as you were going through, and what are some of the skill sets that you were able to say, now I can stand by myself?
I like that question.
Okay, thank you.
The first client I served who was a very high net worth client in the first firm that I worked in told me that I haven't amassed wealth enough for me to advise him on where he should place his money. Okay. So he wanted the CEO to talk to him. So the CEO told him, sent him back. The only person who can advise you on where you should invest is her. Yes. And I was like, hi. So here we are.
And he had to calm down.
And he had to calm down.
Yes.
So up to today, he still calls me and asks me,
where should I invest?
Where should I invest?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Up to today.
Okay.
So it was a challenge. It was a very big challenge because, you're young, you're learning the loops. I hadn't studied investments. Yes. I had studied law. Okay. Yeah. So investments is a passion to me. Wow. Yes.
And you've been able to make it work. Well done.
Yes.
Okay.
Then 5 years ago, when I went to the last company that I worked in, I was asked in the interview, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And I said, owning my own company.
Oh,
and
wow.
Here we are.
You know, you're one of those people say, I want to be on your seat.
Yes.
That's a typical one-on-one. When you go for an interview, just tell the person interviewing you want to have your seat, which I don't think is the smartest thing to say, but hey. Okay, all right.
And I had actually refused to be hired by them, but
like it's okay.
It's okay. It's a challenge.
Okay.
It's a very big challenge,
So maybe then a follow-on question on that, because you were engaging with institutions, high net worth, retail investors. What are some of the common threads that you were getting from them? The first one you've already brought out is you're not experienced, you're not wealthy, so what can you tell me? So there's that element of bias. But what was the issue that you had, especially customer experience, because you deal with a lot of complaints. What were the major things that people were complaining about? And the second part to this question, Rose, is based on where you're at, have the complaints, have the investors changed? Have they grown? Are they more open to investments now than they were when you started out?
Let me start with the first question.
Yes.
The second question is actually easier to answer, but yes. The biggest complaint before, or the biggest challenge also, was people were not open to investments because they don't have knowledge of investment solutions. So I would know that my friend has invested or has put money in a money market fund, but what is a money market fund? Or my friend bought KCB shares and made a lot of money. So what do? I put in money. I actually invest in KCB shares without actually knowing why I'm investing in KCB shares.
Yes.
Yeah. Just because my friend made money 2 years ago doesn't mean that I will make money. So there was a lot of lack of knowledge for investment. Okay. So what we are trying right now to do is educate people. Wow. Take them step by step. This is why you're investing. This is why you should invest. And according to your risk profile, this is where you should invest. Exactly. Yes. Okay. And this is the kind of return that we are expecting. Yes. Yes.
Actually, that thing of normalizing return it's a big thing, because when you tell people 10%, it doesn't crystallize till you tell somebody. You do realize that 10% is 100 shillings from 1,000 shillings.
Yes, and
after
it's
12
per
months.
annum. It is per annum, not per month.
Not per month.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And also there is there is, it's not a misconception, but a lot of people say, yes, in business you can make more money, which is true, yeah? I can actually make 100% when I invest in my business.
Yes.
However, the vice versa is true as well. I can lose everything. I can close down my business. I can, yeah, just lose everything. So whatever you have is always make sure, even when you're in business, you have an emergency fund.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. So those are some of the key challenges that you are addressing. So now the second part of the question, Rose, is because you do engage a lot from your customer service days, from working in these investment firms to now running your own investment firm, has the Kenyan investment mindset, has it evolved?
Yes, it has.
What are the one or two of the key things that have led to the evolution, and what's the current mindset?
I think currently people are open to going into other investments other than just real estate. Because a lot of times it's whatever investments that you have currently is most of the time, back then it was real estate.
Yes.
I need to have a piece of land, I need to buy a plot, yeah, and the like.
Now there are more opportunities.
Now there are more opportunities that are open in the market.
Okay, fair enough.
A lot of people are actually investing in money market funds. If you go to Facebook, there are different groups that are there, and people are asking what is a money market fund. I have 1 million shillings. I don't want to start a business. Where can I invest it to get a return? Now, what people actually need to realize is yeah, the return is per annum, not per month.
Annum, it's not per month. Okay, fair enough. So at least now people are being open, and it's a good thing that you said that, because now I'll come to the element of COVID-19. We have been tracking the assets under management, and it's like COVID-19, the closure happened, and we just started seeing numbers piling up and piling up and piling up. What has that meant for you, the industry, and your business?
I'm smiling.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Literally, because now people realized I might be having money, but am I going to be having money in the next 6 months? Yeah. So whatever residual income I have, I need to put it into an investment or into a savings plan. Okay. Yes. All right. So and that is now the people actually building up into having maybe an emergency fund and the like. Yeah. At least for the next 1 year or so, we will still be seeing a growth in the numbers when it comes to
and that's a good thing, because
it's a good thing.
At a national level, our savings rate is pretty low. So I think this has sort of jump-started the element of going up the financial curve. Because Rose, what I always say and I've observed for the longest is we're very quick to go and take out debt. Like if you look at the numbers in Fuliza, you know, I literally say, but why? But then when it comes to talking to the same person and saying, you do realize even with as little as 1,000, you can put it aside, but over time it grows.
And right now it's actually 100 bob.
Yes, exactly.
And another company has started a product for 50 shillings.
Yes, which company is this?
Nabo Capital.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can actually invest as low as 50 for, that's for the border.
Yes.
Okay, what are some of the investment opportunities that you see there then?
I think it's the field is open.
Yes.
Yeah. People can invest as little as 50 shillings.
Okay.
Why don't you invest?
Yes.
Yeah. You can invest as little as 100 shillings in a lot of money market funds and get as high as 9% per annum. What is stopping you from investing? Okay. Probably yes, the income. However, you can actually do it any time that you want. Yes. Can be per month, can be per week, can be once in 2 months. Yes. Okay. Your children should actually, I think right now at the moment we should start teaching our children, because money is something that we were never taught.
That's very true. It actually needs to be. I mean, in some space where people are saying now we need to get it into our curriculum, and some of the East Asian countries have actually gone a step ahead of us, and literally children from as low as 6 years, they've been told basic things of what is compound interest, what does it mean to save, how long do you need for your money to grow. So it's interesting that we are all converging to the same point. Now it's a matter of action. Okay, so we will take a quick break. When we come back, now we want to understand Rose and her business. What's the element of technology? How did she actually have the guts to go and start, so that we can be able to leave you with something that says, yes, you can invest, but also it's possible for you to do your business. Would you like to give Rose a shout out? Would you like to ask her anything? Please, our number is 20146. Please send us an SMS, or you could reach out to us. That's at Metropole TV on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook or LinkedIn, or at Mbithe Mwema on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or LinkedIn. See you after the break.